unopened copy of it just sold for over $1 million.
But why?
Fuck if I know. All I know is that apparently it's like a sealed, unopened copy that's in super mint condition. Prices have been going up heavy for the past couple of months. Like literally like 2 months ago, a copy of the original Super Mario Brothers sold for $600,000.
Sorry.
See,
there is too much money out there right now. Like, they need to spread it out. Spread it out.
I agree. Buy everyone a copy of Super Mario 64 and give them a Nintendo 64 for that same amount of money.
I want to put this in perspective for you a little bit. Same auctions. Here's a bunch of games you've probably heard of, right?
Mm-hmm.
Super Smash Brothers, $144,000. Final Fantasy VII, $144,000. These are all mint conditions, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Ocarina of Time, $228,000. Super Mario World, $360,000. Pokemon Red, $132,000.
Okay, Pokemon.
The battery inside of that may not even still be active.
And it's a sealed
Pokemon
copy.
Has no right to like even that. The Pokemon one, that number should faze me.
You're very mad about Pokemon Red.
No, the reason why it doesn't faze me is because this trend of like 30-year-old men spending
as an over 30-year-old man
on like Pokemon cards. I can say this because I'm 30.
Yeah.
As an over 30-year-old man, I know you're right.
Look, Pokemon Red costs like $5 to make. Like if you did it to.
Yep.
You could remake the entire cartridge, the battery and circuitry included, for probably $10.
I mean, I got a box copy of. I still have my box for Pokemon Red somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you I can probably sell it for maybe like $30,000 easily.
Jeez.
And fuck it, I will at this point because I can use money.
I'm pretty sure I got like a shelf in here with Beanie Babies still waiting to like become relevant and valuable. So
I got sealed copies. I got a sealed copy of a bunch of random NES games. I'm sure they're worth like a couple of $100 a piece at this point now.
Oh, probably.
Who doesn't want like Mission Impossible sealed?
So bad you never actually played it.
I had 2 copies, one that's open. I didn't have to open it.
Mm-hmm. Why'd you get 2?
Like, I saw this
because I used to collect.
I saw this trend starting about 5 years ago when I tried to find a copy of Legend of the Dragoon for like under $100, and I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna emulate.
Mm-hmm.
That's like in my top 5 favorite games of all time, probably number 1.
I do not emulate. I'm not a big fan of it. So unless if I really need to. So for a long time, I've collected lots of stuff. This is my actual like game list of my collection. I'm missing like a couple of sections in there that I'd never fixed.
Oh gosh, you got a whole spreadsheet. It's a lot.
I needed a spreadsheet. I got like over 200 PlayStation 2 games.
Yeah, I'd say anytime you get over 100 or something, like you just gotta organize like that. Period.
Oh, hands down.
You're muted, Lessons.
Yeah, that was muted. Which I swear you were muted earlier.
Yeah, I'm the individual who has very weird choices of favorite games and RPGs. Like my favorite game, Legend of the Dragoon. Favorite Final Fantasy is 12 or 10-2 technically.
Hello.
Oh God, 10-2.
10-2. I
didn't expect that choice.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
Hello.
Okay. I don't know why the settings were wrong for some reason. Can you hear the fan in the background?
Nah,
Nope.
you're good.
Okay, so let me quit NVIDIA broadcast. I guess every time it's the text and mic, it just turns on. So yeah, anything about Atari 2600, like yeah, it was great when I was a very little kid, but now I don't know. It's I'm not great on graphics, but those graphics are so primitive in some of those games, and I know that I can find the same game, the arcade version of the same game, through emulation, which is much better, right? Than
You
it's
could
like, hey,
probably find a Flash version of that game, which also is now depreciated and no longer used. That is also still an upgrade.
I mean, I could play Donkey Kong Atari 26 version, or play the arcade version, original Atari 20, or
Well, yeah, the arcade was always the better choice. Some of these
up
Atari
to
games,
1979, it's very weird because up to 1979, the 2600 was a perfect match, even better than most arcades. A couple of months later, in 1980, when Donkey Kong, I think, was the first release in 1980, one of the first games released, the quality just jumped so high, so fast, that 2600 was already outdated. Because I think 2600 came out in 1977, 1976, I think.
something like that.
VCS, yeah.
Well, there's a couple of points where there was really those jumps. Because like the most recent that I think is like jumping from like PS1 era to PS2. Because PS2 to PS3 wasn't as big of a thing. It was just cleanup in space, and like there was a lot of.
I don't know. Still in the PS2 era, you still had all those chunky polygons. You had some, depending on the figures, you still there's still sort of the remnants of the 3DFs.
I think it came from the movement they could have though, versus so a lot of the base was similar, but the movement was so much different.
Oh yeah, I actually saw something about making a retro horror game in the PS1 style. Like, yeah, if you're gonna make a retro game using the crappy 3D FX style PS1 era,
I don't know why
PSX.
you would.
Hey,
well, for the
a
atmosphere.
singular triangular pyramid and then call that a character by slapping a face on it, I'm gonna do it. All right.
For the
that's vector graphics, dude. That's like Star Fox.
Yeah.
My favorite was either fighting or wrestling games where like you could slightly adjust the body, but everything still looked like someone with way too much plastic surgery.
Customization is fantastic, is all I'm gonna say. YouTube like WWA custom character intros, and you're gonna see some greatness. Maybe you'll see the Goblin.
Now in the last 2-3 generations of consoles, they've been refining our textures and particle effects and stuff like that. But it hasn't. I mean, they look better, right? But it's more of basically you can take the same game and just keep polishing it. Passing. It feels like you're patching it through filters rather than they cost millions of dollars to get them the improvements. So there you go. So I'm sweltering here, so as soon as Robert gets back, let's start the game, shall we? Because we're already live.
Sounds good.
And I was saying that, oh, hey, this summer starting very cool, blah blah blah, and then the universe went like, oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Oh, you thought it might actually get cooler over time. Oh, how foolish.
Yeah, how stupid of you. Like,
sorry for the dog cameo.
That's okay.
It's all good.
Doggos are always welcome. So let's start with the introductions, shall we? Let's start with Leo, the monk. Robert, introduce your character, shall we?
Certainly, I'm playing Leo, the wood elf monk from Way of Shadows monk, I guess would be the official title. He is contemplative yet jovial, at least when he can be. He seeks balance within himself and seeks enlightenment, which constantly eludes him. And he also harbors some vengeance in his heart that he struggles to control. You got to remind me to send you what that means, because I actually have a hook for that. So, you know what? As we're doing this, I'll type it out and send it to you, like the short version.
Okay.
Good timing.
So we have our Dranger.
Absolutely. Q, the Arrow of Alona, the Dranger. He believes fairness, equality, and just overall equal treatment for everyone and everything, including his cat, Burlois, which is sometimes big and sometimes small.
Barakat.
I'm playing Barakat, the Eloquence Bard, who is a tiefling and definitely 100% a human and not a tiefling. He uses words and flattery to direct attention away from himself. Yes, 100%. His intern is his most treasured possession. He's struggling with that secret identity that is definitely not a secret. And he likes seeing the smiles on people's faces when he performs.
Next up, we have a combo of the Baron Kicks and Guard the Necromancer.
That's right. Over there we have Gar the Necromancer, played by Theta. He's a turtle necromancer who says there's nothing he likes more than a good mystery. Self-improvement is his goal. The goal of life is to study the betterment of oneself. He once sold his soul for knowledge and hopes to win it back by doing mystery is worth the price of a civilization. Meanwhile, I'm here. I'm Griffin, and I'm playing Baron Kicks the Shield, the Dragonborn fighter. He's a cool and calculating individual. He believes a hero stands up against all challenges. Those under my command and responsibility come first, and I have an immense ego and delusions of grandeur.
So you return to your home in the keep, which I believe to this day we still don't have a. Do we have an official name for the keep?
Good question. Did we ever decide on one? I'm not entirely certain.
Call it Castle Braith.
I actually really like that.
I added walkways, by the way, because the original.
There we go.
I figured I'd just throw it out there.
What was Braith's last name?
Rumar.
Braith's Bastion. There you go.
Because we're on the southern edge of Greyhawk's domain, correct?
Yes.
You should also build a memorial wall that's going to keep all of our names as we slowly die throughout the campaign.
Oh, no.
Oh,
That's
we
what
do
the
have that.
gazebo's for.
There you go.
Actually, that's something that Hugh would have done. Is with his acid, he would have burnt in the name, full name of Braith, into the gazebo.
It shouldn't just be Braith. You should put in everybody who's died. So that's pretty much everybody that Gar knows.
Been the
he was only aware
we had
of
for a
He's
while.
not here.
If he is informed of the other characters, he will put them in.
Webford goes up there for sure. Technically,
absolutely.
Halpert isn't technically dead. Lilith isn't technically dead. Elsbeth isn't technically dead.
So the only one that died was Braith and Olberin? Or Orlerbin?
And I believe Vashra. Yep, that was it.
In that case,
Braith, Olberin, Vashra.
It would take him no time to add the names. I'm just trying to think of something clever that includes shield. Or that makes you think of shield.
Bastion's decent. Bulwark?
Bulwark is also good.
So we could do the Southern Bulwark.
I can pull up a bunch of names. Rampart, Armament, Bumper, Shelter, Absorber, Safeguard, Buffer, Ward, and the word with E that I can never pronounce correctly. Escutcheon?
I actually like what I just put in the chat, the Southern Shield Rampart. Because then Kix
Okay.
gets in there, location gets in there, but it sounds official. That's my vote.
I mean, in character, Lael has no connection to any of this. I'm assuming you just invite him to come back with you.
By the way, this happens. We're gonna have a time skip as you return. So basically, the rest of the summer will pass. So about 4 or 5 weeks. That's why, Kix, you're doing the thing that you're doing.
Yeah, we gotta.
And yeah, so
wrap
you
this
have.
up.
Let's count out 2. I believe the last 2 are negative. Correct.
Correct.
Okay, that's important. Gar, you have finished your part of the castle now. So it's been 5 weeks. During that time, you notice that Kix has been very tired. In fact, and I will say this openly because this is where things get interesting. Something that's been happening behind the scenes. Yeah. You lost two points of constitution, Kix.
Ooh, okay.
Kix is retired.
oh, hold on. That as someone who has a passive perception of 16, would I notice that it's more than just he's tired?
Level 6.
Yeah, he's being tired. He is not eating as much. He's a bit thinner.
Okay. Well, first thing,
58.
Speaking to our new party member, if you would have tried to leave, he would have been like, "Where are you going? Come on, you're coming with us." He just wouldn't have let you leave.
Same here. Like, not only have I not written a song about you yet, so you're obliged to keep coming. You also haven't taught me how to meditate, which you said you would, so you got to do that. Also, I haven't written a song about you yet, and I haven't written a song about you yet.
I take it you wish to write a song about me.
Yeah. Not quite enough good non-illegal content from the city. So
I'm very confused by what you're getting at, but okay.
well, you don't want to like incriminate it in the song or anything,
Not particularly, no.
Yeah, he's weird.
Do a flip and I'll write a song about it.
So during most of that time, Hugh would be working on one task alone, other than checking in on Kix, seeing this. That task would be getting fishermen to start helping the fort, because we're on the water. So he would be starting the process of fishermen.
We do have at least one family coming with us, and didn't we actually get a second one?
Yes, you have total of 3 families.
Actually, wait, no, not fishermen, because again, wisdom. So he knows not to half-ass 2 things, whole-ass 1 thing. He continues working on getting criminals who need to repent and seem like they actually want to from Waterdeep. That is what he is spending his time doing. So when we were last in Waterdeep, he started the process of like helping out youth and orphans.
Yeah, I know, but that's the wrong world here. That's Faerun and we're in Greyhawk. just a little.
Wow! Oh my God! Thank you for that catch. Yes, Greyhawk. Not. He did not go to a different world.
What is this place called? Waterdeep.
So yes, he would have continued his work in Greyhawk,
the place
as best
deep
as
water.
he can.
Yeah.
Seeing if he would have got anyone who would want mentorship this early on. Being a kobold, probably not succeeding.
Make 5 rolls, charisma rolls.
5 charisma rolls? Does persuasion apply?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I need to get persuasion. I have charisma, no persuasion. One.
Charisma then.
2, 3, 4, 5.
You get one person to join you.
Oh, that last one hurt. Okay.
Yeah. You get one to join you, and then the last visit to Greyhawk, you get a sense that a lot of people are very chuffed with you talking to criminals and the like. Even though you have good intentions, people are like, they kind of suggest to you, one of the guards, because they know that you're with a baron, kind of suggests you lay low for a while. Maybe take a couple of weeks off visiting the city.
I'm always low, but I'll do that.
Yes. I did not mean that. Never mind.
No, I understand. I'm ruffling feathers. Okay. But when he does get back, Kix, and this is probably like around dinner time-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And he's knocking on your door. You look like shit.
I guess I should be working out more.
Like, unless you found someone who broke your heart, what's going on?
When you're having this conversation, you see that, and you notice this quite a while, that Kix, whenever he has free time, he has this book with him.
And he's got it in his hand right now, and he just has it with like on his hip while he's talking to you, thinking like, I don't know, maybe just the air further south. Do you think maybe that's it? I don't think I've ever had an allergy before, but I hear that kind of gets people down.
What are you reading?
Oh, well, it's just a handy little book. And I just put it back on my hip without like looking at it further.
Can I look at it?
Maybe later.
What? Okay, hold on. Like, I'm worried now. Because, like,
what?
It's a book. I just want to touch it.
Yes. It's just a book. Well, what do you expect to find?
Insight check. Insight into this hard. Damn it.
Kix just nonchalantly shrugging. It's like, oh yeah, Kix would never do anything.
All right, but if you continue to look weird, I'm going to talk to Gar and get him to check it out.
Sure, talk to Gar. I'm sure he's... The tower must be finished. It only had an extra week on it, I think.
Yeah. Oh no, his tower is done.
Or did he build a basement? I don't know which one he actually went for. I've been a little bit distracted. Maybe the allergies are getting to me.
So, hold on. Hugh's a bit of a troublemaker. It hasn't come across yet because he's been around important people for a long time. While this conversation is happening, he's going to try and sneak over and take the book and then run to Gar.
Ooh. You probably just have to get it out of Kix's hands, but I suppose this would be his ability to perceive versus your ability to sleight of hand, right? Should I give it a roll, or should we be against passive? What do you think here?
No, it's gonna be active because
Okay.
It's gonna be and you have advantage Kicks.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh God.
I'm setting the bar a bit high.
I can match. At most, I can match.
Here's hoping.
No. I think
make a wisdom save, Kicks.
Okay. I have a feeling. Wisdom save, not that.
Save.
2.
Oh, he's gonna try and kill me.
You're angry.
Yeah.
And everybody notices you're extremely angry. Your eyes turn red, and it's like, how dare this little thing touch your thing? How dare he, right?
Don't you touch that! And just shouts, bellows throughout the entire hall.
Yeah. People look at you like,
oh dear.
With the Baron?
Oh, that changes things. Okay. That's enough wisdom. Again, being a wise person, this is not Kix. Something's up. There is a problem here.
But the thing is that the moment that he is like far away that he can't be without reach from the book, You quickly calm down. Like you take a deep breath. Like nothing has happened. You completely forgot about being even angry. Like
Okay. If you excuse me, I think I have to actually do a few of the taxes here.
Absolutely. Can I steal a key to his room on the way out?
Probably.
do you have Slay of Hand?
It's another
no,
sleight of hand check.
no, but I have dexterity.
Yeah, make a dexterity check then.
I have dexterity is the most damning statement I could think of.
I'm thinking to myself,
17.
oh dear.
That's much better.
Yeah, you can lift it. The
Yeah,
key,
that would be just passive here. So there you go.
that's
You got a
passive,
key.
yeah.
Okay. During that day, I would go to Barakat and explain exactly what happened in the room. So I have a key. This is after the explanation. And I have a spell that can make it so he can't move. So I'm going to take that book and see if Gar can tell us what it is. He's never yelled at me before, and then he yelled at me when I tried to touch it.
Yeah, everybody heard this. The castle, the entire castle is like, it's so rare for Kicks. Well, never actually seen him angry ever. Jovial, wanted to win.
Cool,
yeah,
calculating person, and suddenly anger.
Yeah, that sort of raw anger is, And you are a kobold, so you felt it almost to your bone because it's like you felt that aura, the draconic aura. So it wasn't just simply a matter of just being angry.
When do you plan on doing this?
My thoughts tonight, but I gotta see if Gar can do his part.
I can probably help out a little if you want.
Okay. See, my thing might cause damage because it's just gonna be a whole bunch of vines coming out of the ground and making it so he can't really move much.
Okay. Can you see in the dark?
Oh yeah, I see better in the dark. Sunlight hurts my eyes.
Can Kix see in the dark?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Now I gotta double check. Can I?
No.
Every now and then I gotta recheck and go.
Yeah,
Oh wait.
I don't.
I'm pretty sure Dragonborn don't get dark vision.
No.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't.
Balance them out somehow.
All right. Let me know tonight, and I'll come with you, and we'll see what we can do.
Cool. And then I run to Gar, give him the rundown of everything that happened so far, including this last planning, and see if he can help.
Gar is down here, I take it.
Gar's in his basement.
Which I haven't changed anything at all. I have to change all these dead, spiders.
Oh yeah, we gotta shuffle this around a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta.
Quick accounting, by the way. So we had one farmer. We've added 2 more. Q just went out and talked to a bunch of people. Did that add anything to anything?
One person.
Or one more farmer, or
what did you offer them, by the way?
Probably would have been either farming or fishing.
Right.
Placing them with someone who can teach them how to not be a horrible person.
Yeah, for now, what they are will be like a farmhand. Eventually, I think they can, grow to be something else. But for now, they just
add them to the farmer list.
Yeah.
Eventually, they'll reach
also
level
means for
1
that
farming.
season we will have an extra 100 gold then.
You have extra 200 gold because that person doesn't count as a farmer yet, but they can develop it to becoming a farmer. Just recruit them because a farmer, like I said, is a family so he's probably working with other
So next season we'll count him as a full farmer, but he's now there at the least.
Yeah, so he has to get married or buy some property or something like that. Yeah.
Because of the new families we got and the one we had previously, we're making some bank now, so we're good.
Ooh. Okay.
I got
into the room.
Oh no.
I gotta erase poor Webford.
True.
All right, sorry, Webford.
So sad.
So, if anything, if I bring the book here, can you take a look at it and see if you know what it is?
If you leave him the key, he can view it from afar.
I can't leave it, but I can get the key to you real quick. I gotta get in there. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hide the book until someone can figure out what it is.
So the plan is you're gonna sneak out of his room at night
Yep.
to try to get the book, right?
What's that? Kix is dying a pity.
Okay, so you're just gonna open the door and just barge in, and what are you gonna do?
So
What's
I'm going to very quiet. I'm going to open the door quietly as I can. And in the cover of darkness, I have this wonderful spell called Entangle.
doesn't work indoors? If when arranging addition plans, these. Oh yeah, I guess it's this plan.
They
Okay.
Yeah, they just spawn out of nowhere.
Yeah, but we do that. Kicks make a well. First of all, make a stealth check,
Yes,
like before, and Kicks has advantage.
I'm getting help
I
from
wouldn't give
my.
myself a check for that
I-
one if
okay,
he's just
hold on.
sneaking in. However, if I'm asleep and he sneaks in and then casts a spell, I think that might wait.
That's the thing. I'm waiting till he's asleep, and
Yeah,
also
yeah,
I'm being.
no, doesn't matter. Yeah,
I can
he has
also
and
he has
inspire you.
advantage.
All right, if you want me to roll 23, I'm okay. I'm just acing.
I have advantage on this because I'm getting help from my cat. Plus, I'll take a D8 or 6 for the inspiration. 8.
Yep.
So. Oh,
A
geez.
D8 won't make that
Kix.
succeed.
Yeah,
So, Kix, you are just rocking it.
I really have no.
So
one
what?
getting
That's
this-
Yeah. By the
is
way,
that a
Kicks,
tie?
roll another saving throw. The ones before, but at 14 now.
Wisdom or Constitution?
Constitution.
18. I'm
Okay,
fine.
you made it. Yeah, you made it.
And then, even if I'm seen or not, entangle, and then I'm gonna go grab the book and book it.
Okay.
I can
you
also
made-
cast blindness on him.
All right.
You know,
If you're there, go for it.
I mean, I gotta
it's-
inspire you somehow.
Is blindness an illusion spell?
Is it? Let me check.
I know that this is not. It's Entangles Conjuration. So,
To Bard spell list.
yeah. Oh, first of all, make a DC saving
It's
throw
a
against the spell.
necromancy spell
Okay, still it applies.
somehow.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those weird things. So make Kicks make a just a strength saving throw and a what Constitution? No, actually, it's Constitution with advantage. Not the strength one though.
Okay. So I'm not held down and I'm not blinded as you, in the middle of the night, pop up and try to entangle me.
You have never rolled this good.
I will never roll this good again.
He bolts up and
To be fair,
the,
I have a +8 on the strength saves.
and the book is right there on the top of the like nightstand that you have, and you grab for it. You can't really see very well because it's dark. You might see from outside one of the moons might illuminating. So you see a vague figure, small one, frozen, like waving his hands and saying something like and you are angry enough to burn the world.
Yup.
What are you gonna
think,
do?
I think the only rational thing to do upon realizing that there's an intruder here is to go ahead and just fire breath everything in front of me and hope it works. Because I don't need a C for that.
You don't.
So this is going to be fire breath.
Jeez.
And I believe it'll have an additional D6. And you know why, Lessons.
Which means you have to make another saving throw. Con saving throw.
Okay. Boop. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Probably.
That's fine. Yeah,
So
15.
that is
You're-
15.
but you're
damage.
at 15. You're now at 15 for the next second.
Okay.
So it keeps going up.
Do I need to make a dex save?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
That's 9. That's 15. Save for half.
I
Okay.
think the DC may have actually even gone down. Maybe it's been a while since I recalculated that.
This is me.
Yeah.
The
And because I got the
6,
help action
8,
from
14.
my cat, I'm going to assume that he
It'll
is
be
with
DC
me.
14 now, by the way.
Yeah, he still made it up.
Which
Oh
means
no, it's
I am going to actually choose to take that damage
that's
Okay.
right. That's right.
instead of
Instead of the cat.
the cat. Oh no, I'm not mounted right now. Never mind.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd come rushing in on top of the cat.
I'm not on top of him, but
So it's run it down to 7 points of damage. I mean, it's like you see him open his mouth and this cloud of flames. But you've seen it before, but now you've seen it from the point of view of somebody who's being attacked by it. And the vines that you were created and parts of the bedding and all that, they set on fire, right? I mean, still difficult terrain because the spell doesn't say if it takes damage.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, the owl sees from outside a flash of light, and hears the roar of flame.
Do we
I
hear
mean-
this outside?
Yeah, I mean,
Probably so.
Yeah, it sounds like a
Probably
bellows, like like a
Probably
bellows.
followed by like Kix just going, interloper, assassin, who sent you? He's just shouting that into the middle of the night.
And guards are coming in because the Baron has been attacked, so the guards are coming in. What are you gonna do? I mean, it depends on where the owl is. The owl is in the room, or is it
Probably
looking
just be
out
looking through the window.
the window? Okay, yeah, it sees
There it is.
it sees guard getting Gygax getting up and just throwing fire.
actually, wait. I have a familiar. No, I wouldn't have used my cat as the help. I would have used the familiar, which means just my familiar's dusted, even if I save for half. If it saves for half.
Yeah.
I think it could be an attended object, technically.
Oh no, it's its own thing. Like it has hit points and everything. And even if it is, I'm going to rule that my familiar got dusted because
Okay.
I made roll.
I need to
rolls
get
for the
one. I
cast.
just keep forgetting about it all the time.
Yeah.
So fire has been spewed, spells have been cast, guards are coming. Hugh and I take it that also Barricade are there, and the owl with guards not physically there. What are you gonna do?
I believe it is Hugh's turn. What will you do?
Put you back to the start here. Back in,
Hugh is
Find familiar for later.
see.
Yeah.
Hugh
You're
is
in the
probably
resident.
going to try and knock you unconscious. Because- Like he's talked to Barricade
Like-
about this, and he knows that Barricade can speak to guards.
Yep.
Better than he can. So I'm going to Hunter's Mark. Whoa, not 12 spell slots.
Okay,
Announce yourself,
now
whoever you are, Hugh, get him! I knew you'd be here for me.
now we have to go into initiative. So
Yep.
Yeah, so
I'll
everybody-
bring a token out real quick just to represent. Where am
Same
I?
thing here.
Oop.
At least I spoke to people before I did this.
This is very true. Wow, love that 0.
oh, you have
Love
negative
that
1
zero.
on dexterity.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I've been wearing armor, full armor, the whole time.
not in bed though.
Not in bed. In fact, that means I probably have like a 9 AC right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that okay.
You
That's great.
absolutely do.
That's great for me then. I'm going to with my Hunter's Mark active because that was my bonus action, knowing that fire is probably your the worst thing to hit you with. I'm going to use Primal Savagery
Ooh.
because you can non-lethal any melee attack, even spells.
Okay.
I recently looked this up.
Okay.
You have a long way to go.
Leo, what is your passive perception?
Passive?
Mm-hmm.
12.
You might have heard a distant commotion, but you're like, it's not important.
I'm used to living in the woods. It's nothing. I'm going back to meditation outside.
All right. In that case, Primal Savagery not going for anything vital, just to leave him with some cool scars after this after this is resolved.
He'll hit.
You probably can't miss. Well, no, you theoretically can.
If you roll a
Real
1, he
bad
auto misses.
rolls.
So
All twos. I rolled 3 2s on damage.
Looking good.
And that's me.
hey,
Right. So Bearcat, you get the second turn.
how far away are the guards?
They're about to come in through the door. Next round, definitely. You can hear them coming.
Okay. Uh,
Come on, come on.
kind of save this wisdom. That'll probably be fine. All right, so I'm gonna unsettling words kicks, and also Tasha's hideous laughter kicks.
Okay, Tasha Hidetaka is what school?
Actually, wait, is this? It's enchantment.
Okay.
Let's start with first.
So
Tasha's
wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
You have advantage on that save.
13.
You
No.
fail. You ultra
Yep.
Fail. You
from
fail,
the negative D8.
Up to a minute.
So you are incapacitated and prone.
End of each turn. Yep. At the end of each turn, I'll roll again.
So,
And I will also.
he falls to the ground laughing. But it's like growling. It's like you can almost hear like two voices. Like Kix is laughing, but something else is growling like angry. You don't recognize what it is.
Right. Then I'm gonna loudly impersonate Kix and say something along the lines of, "Oh God, what a bad dream." Such and such.
It will be a performance.
Yeah, sure.
Advantage because of actor.
Yeah, I have advantage because of actor.
What a goofy little fight we got here. Give me that button. Performance. Come on. Oh, actually, did Pandaren freeze actually?
Yeah.
Oh no. It was
Ooh.
perfect. It was perfectly timed.
We are
Fooled me.
suspensefully waiting.
Joker and kicks his room. Oh, power just went out. Yikes. D20 plus 10 advantage.
Okay.
See the result.
First one, second one. 27 high for him.
Yeah, the guards sort of they slow down a little bit and they look like and just like Barakat says that and they're kind of confused but they're believing him for now unless something else happens.
Right. We'll see if Kix can recover.
So Kix, well, the only thing you can do is a saving throw, so we have advantage on the saving
And
throw.
I don't make it. I'm on the ground.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So if he is incapacitated,
Yes.
is
Let's
it a
put that
free
in
action to grab the book?
conditions. Let's look at incapacitated and see what it says. Incapacitated. So. And then incapacitated creature can take actions or reactions. Yeah, you can take the book from him, basically. Actually, you would have to make a strength check, but he has his advantage on the check.
All right, so I'm also rolling strength, correct?
Yeah.
Just strength
Ooh.
check, not save.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, that changes things.
18
Oh.
disadvantage.
Hold on. That's not what I'm doing.
Unless you
Yeah.
have sleight of hand, in which case, you slip the book out of his grab rather than just
That's
pry it open.
Would be your best individual option for that.
Yeah.
If you go with it.
So even though he's laughing and rolling around in the vines that are also making it hard to move, and the vines are trying to grasp him as well, he's just keeping that thing tight to his chest.
Hello?
okay.
Yes.
What
We
did
hear
I
you.
miss?
We're back.
So
Fail. You succeeded to at least you halted the guards at least for one round. They're like, oh, it's a bad dream, but we saw a flash of light, and they're kind of discussing what happened, right? But it's like no, everything's fine. We're dealing with it. So for now, you have their attention,
Cool.
and
Sick.
other guards are not moving to intercept as of yet.
we need to get this book out of his hands. Problem is, it'll be a strength check or a sleight of hand. And I have a +2 sleight of hand, but that's not that
I
great,
might have
even if he
sleight
has
of hand.
disadvantage.
Leo, with the guards rushing, with the laughter, with Barakat imitating loudly his the Baron's voice, you realize something is going. There's no way to hide it. Yeah. With your tiny bladder.
Okay,
Your
yeah, my
tiny
sleight
oven
of hand is
bladder.
bad.
What I'm gonna do is I'm going to. I have to get it out of his hands.
How long does it take to cast Cat's Grace?
I'm going to hold my action to help
But does it require concentration?
the sleight of hand.
Yeah.
That's important. So if it does, then
Your sleight of hand is probably better than mine.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'm just gonna try sleight of hand, see if I get it. No,
Give it a shot.
No, I'm not. I have multiple wild shapes. I'm going to turn into a draft horse, and I'm going to walk over.
Action, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so you might have to wait till next turn.
I'm fine with that.
But you are prepping for it, and that will give you a good bit of advantage to work with.
I think that horse is the way I want to go. I'm just going to confirm it. I just need to see what their strength is.
my concern is less about the strength and more about the way you're gonna get the book being a horse.
Bite it.
Nope.
Bite it? Are you gonna kick it?
I already know what I'm going to do because he's holding it.
Yes.
So I'm going to turn into a draft horse. I'm going to go over near Kix. Specifically near his hands.
All right. So, you're prepped for next round, and Bearcat, you get another turn to figure out what you're going to do in this whole shenanigans.
Yeah, what the fuck do I do here?
Leo, you can roll initiative.
Unexplained horse. I'm sorry.
I apologize for your fingers, Kix.
I don't need them.
Yikes.
I did not expect the coup to happen so quickly.
Did Kix get a turn?
No, it's your turn. Kix basically failed him. He failed his
failed
saving
to
throw.
save.
So.
Sure.
Yeah, I specifically lost turns because of your spell.
Yeah.
Let's go.
He's talking to the guards. So what are you gonna do? Leave them there? You're gonna keep them busy? What?
Yeah, think I'm gonna keep the guards busy.
Mm-hmm.
What would be Kix's next save? Let's see. When is it at the start of the turn or at the end of the turn?
End.
It's probably not working then. Yes. Imitating other people is a strong suit. Okay, yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna keep going with the guards. I have to hold concentration. My bonus action would be basically irrelevant. I mean, it'd probably make him fail one of these curse saves.
You could also inspire a horse.
Yeah, I can inspire you. I guess I'll do that. Well, did the previous inspiration fail the check? Right?
Yes.
So you still have it.
Okay, perfect.
So you should still have it then.
I forgot
Until
about that
you
buff
succeed a
ability.
check or save or whatever.
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
It's in the record. It's gonna be in the VOD.
So yeah, I'm just gonna use my turn to deal with the guards and I guess hold an action to cast another spell if he breaks out. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Guards staring at you will see you turn around and cast a spell later. Just to clarify.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna be dealing with the guards and then cast the spell later.
So Kix, you're being entangled by the roots, and you are
Fails.
16. 16
Actually, wait, no,
breaks it,
16 breaks
because
it.
I have the advantage, as Lessons has been saying.
well, but you still have the penalty with the minus 1d8, or that's spent.
Did I have one?
Well, shouldn't that be on the end of his turn, not the start of his turn, anyways?
This is the end of the turn, yeah. So
Yeah.
Oh, then
I
okay.
break free, and then it's over.
I think the 1d8 is just
The one round.
the one round. Though I could have done it since I didn't have to inspire.
I'm also still prone.
Yeah, you're still.
However, you are now you're held by the vines, because no, the vines don't disappear because you.
Right, so I'll make that save whenever it comes around to my turn next.
Yeah. Okay.
For now,
So-
you
Either
get
way,
this chance.
Hugh still gets a
Hugh-
turn.
Okay, so in that case, he's restrained, which will help me with this.
He's restrained. You have inspiration.
As a horse, I am going to slam on his fingers with my hooves to try and break his grasp on the book.
That's a call shot. Technically, the Dungeon Dragons doesn't have call shots. So
It's more of a flavored grapple, really. It's just trying to get it out of his hands, really. Just doing it as something without hands.
okay. Strength versus strength.
Right, so I am rolling strength. Not a save. There you go.
Okay, so this is plus
So is that a
4.
14 or a 19?
14. He doesn't have advantage.
Okay.
Of that.
Okay.
He's strong, but
Jeez. So that's
D8.
13. I'm guaranteed to get this, most likely.
yeah.
You're good.
Okay. Then once I get it, I pick it up in my mouth. I run towards the window. And as I get to the window, I drop wild shape and jump out of it.
Okay. The guards see you jumping out the window. We're like, hey, what's going on here?
I'm actually not going to drop entangle.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
So you're running for the entrance to the underground lair. The guards are looking.
Oh, no.
at-
So the closest window.
Okay.
I'm running towards it as a horse.
Uh-huh.
And then as I get to it, I'm dropping out of it. So I launch myself out of it.
Okay, so that's gonna be one movement. That's gonna be your entire movement.
Yep.
For this round. But then, where are you heading after that?
Into
That's
the
important.
forest.
Into the forest.
Into the forest.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
The plan is once I'm in the forest, I'm going to hide it until I can get someone to actually tell me what this thing is.
Oh, and good point. Second story window.
Yep. Oh no, I was fully aware that I'm probably taking damage.
1d6 probably doesn't affect you a whole lot.
Roll dexterity.
Cool.
A dex save.
Or heck, you could jump it as a horse, take the landing, you change forms, it doesn't matter what the damage was.
I don't,
I'm probably
I don't know
not
if the horse
getting
can
out of
fit
the
through
window as a draft horse.
Yeah.
Roll concentration. You took basically 1 hit point of damage, but you have to roll concentration
Oh yeah, that's right.
if you're gonna keep the entangled.
Yeah, and the owl
Oh,
song,
let's
so
see if I get it.
whatever it is.
No, it drops. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay, so Barakat, in your turn, you see Hugh jump from the window, land as Hugh. A horse comes out of the window, and as it's going down, goes into a turn and hits as Hugh. Kind of stumbles a little bit up, and he starts running for the forest. I don't know, this way, I suppose, is the entrance, or he's gonna go over the.
Unexpected.
It doesn't really matter. Like I would have jumped out. I'm going for the forest. I'm gonna go. The plan is to hide it somewhere where only I would really find it.
Do I see Hugh like jump out of the window and turn into his kobold self with a book in his mouth?
Yeah. Oh no, the book is in my arms now.
Okay. It's a funnier image if it's in your mouth.
Well,
You know what? It starts in my mouth. Midair, it's in my mouth, and then I land. It falls. Pick it up and run.
right then.
Hicks, you're out of entanglement, and you're out of. And you saw where the book was going. You have to follow. You have to get that book.
Yep,
Well,
I
that's
have
my-
to.
my held
If he's
action.
going over the walls and we're going to go into chase, Kix is just going to go over to the stable. He's bringing the axe with him.
Right.
He's
I-
bringing Storm's Fury, and he's just going to ride out on his horse immediately.
Remember, you have another ability to help you here.
Can I
True, I
interrupt for a
do,
second?
but I thought that only lasted for 1 round. And I already used the ability to boost a different thing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
have
I
two
can't do
things
that one,
here.
unfortunately.
Um,
However, I can still get on a horse and give him chase.
One
Hold on.
second.
There's
Hold
a
on.
slight issue with that.
Gar interrupts.
Barakat is playing blue.
You skipped my turn, and
Okay.
before that, I had a held action to cast the spell again.
Okay, cast it.
So you need to make another wisdom save.
Okay,
You still have advantage, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright,
good this
he's good.
time.
Yeah.
And then it would go to my turn, and then I could do some action.
You would end up at the spot ahead of me, which basically kind of moots the point, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I forget how it's supposed to work. It's not supposed to give you double action, is what it's supposed to do, though.
Yeah. Hugh.
Well, the reaction was on you breaking out,
Mhm.
right? And then it'll come back to my turn after Hugh. And then, I don't know, what can I cast? Hugh is...
No. Your reaction is. Well, then no. You would have gone first. Did nothing. Barakat kicks, gets away, right? Actually, no, you lose your action because you have the reaction, right? I mean, you could have done something else, but you didn't do anything. So your reaction happens when Kix gets away. The spell hits. Now it's Hugh's turn. Now, Hugh, it's very important to know where you're going because you're on foot. If you're going over the wall, you have to climb. If you're going through this area, the doors are closer at night.
Now,
And it's a good 30 to 40-foot wall because this is a castle, right? This is not, anybody's.
that's great. See,
Mhm.
I still have another wild shape,
Okay.
and I have something with a climbing speed, known as a panther.
Ooh.
So I will just run at the wall, look like I'm tripping over it, and then just turn into a panther and go down it.
Okay. So you have to go up the ramparts. It's 40 feet one way, and then naturally it's up the stairs, up to 30 feet, then 10 feet forward. And then you have to climb on the other side. Or you're going to drop, and in which case it's going to be a 4d6 jump. Damage.
Okay, so in that case, I wouldn't have turned into a panther yet. I would have dashed as my action to just go to the other side of the wall and drop. I'll take the 4d6.
Well, points of damage.
That's nothing. Because I took. I am.
And I guess that's to your wild shape, isn't it?
No, I'm not in wild shape.
Oh, okay.
I used my action to dash. Do I have any bonus action spells I want to use right now? I'm actually going to see if I can Hunter's Mark an object.